What if Rome discovered the Americas? Let's explore this assumption together. In 120 CE, under Emperor Hadrian, the Roman Empire embarked on an ambitious expedition beyond the known world. General Marcus Flavius stood on the deck of his ship, gazing at the horizon with a mix of determination and trepidation. The Mediterranean sun blazed overhead, its heat contrasting with the cool sea breeze that carried the promise of uncharted lands. The Roman fleet, consisting of sturdy triremes, sailed westward, guided by seasoned navigators and the stars. The journey across the vast Atlantic Ocean was arduous, with the soldiers battling seasickness and unpredictable weather. Storms tested their resolve, but the thought of glory and new lands kept their spirits high. After weeks at sea, the lookout's cry of land brought a surge of excitement among the crew. The sight of a lush, green coastline filled them with awe and relief. General Marcus ordered the ships to anchor, and the men disembarked onto the unfamiliar shores of what we now know as America. The Roman soldiers, in their gleaming armor, moved cautiously through the dense forests. They encountered native tribes who watched them with curiosity and suspicion. Through gestures and offerings, General Marcus attempted to communicate and establish peaceful relations. Under the sweltering sun, the Romans began constructing a fortified camp near the coast. The soldiers worked tirelessly, their training and discipline evident in the efficiency of their efforts. General Marcus felt a sense of pride as the first Roman settlement in the New World took shape. Curiosity drove the Romans to learn about the native customs, languages, and agricultural practices. The natives, intrigued by the Roman tools and weapons, engaged in a cautious exchange of knowledge. The blending of cultures began, with Roman soldiers and natives sharing meals and stories by the campfires. As winter approached, the Romans faced new challenges. The cold was harsher than any they had experienced in Europe, testing their endurance and resilience. General Marcus ensured the soldiers were well prepared, with fortified shelters and ample provisions to survive the winter months. With the arrival of spring, the Romans ventured further inland, mapping the vast and diverse landscape. They encountered more tribes, some hostile and others willing to trade. The soldiers marveled at the natural beauty and resources of this new world, envisioning the vast potential for the Roman Empire. Not all encounters were peaceful. Skirmishes with hostile tribes tested the Romans' combat skills. The sounds of battle echoed through the forests as Roman legions clashed with native warriors. Victories and alliances strengthened their position, while losses taught them respect for the native resistance. The Romans began constructing roads, bridges, and aqueducts, bringing Roman engineering to the New World. Soldiers and engineers worked side by side, their efforts transforming the landscape. These structures facilitated movement and trade, laying the foundation for a thriving colony. Ships from Rome brought news and reinforcements, ensuring the colony's connection to the empire. The soldiers eagerly read letters from home, their morale boosted by the support from their families and the emperor. The steady flow of supplies and communication reinforced their resolve. Living alongside the natives, the Romans adopted some of their agricultural practices and dietary habits. The exchange of knowledge led to improved crop yields and the introduction of new foods. This mutual influence enriched both cultures, creating a unique blend of Roman and native traditions. Managing the colony brought political challenges as General Marcus navigated the complexities of native alliances and Roman governance. He held councils with native leaders, seeking to balance Roman authority with respect for local customs. These efforts were crucial in maintaining peace and stability. News of the Romans' successful settlement in the New World reached other powerful empires. The Carthaginians, eager to reclaim their former glory, sent expeditions to challenge Roman dominance. Meanwhile, the Parthians, curious about the new territories, also sought a foothold, leading to clashes with Roman forces. Carthaginian ships arrived on the American shores, their intentions clear as they began constructing fortifications. The Romans, aware of the threat, prepared for battle. General Marcus devised strategies to counter the Carthaginian tactics, knowing that victory was crucial for maintaining control. Under a blistering sun, Roman legions clashed with Carthaginian forces in a fierce battle near the coast. The sounds of war filled the air, the clash of steel and the cries of soldiers creating a chaotic symphony. Roman discipline and superior tactics ultimately prevailed, driving the Carthaginians back into the sea. As the Carthaginian threat subsided, the Parthians launched their own expedition, hoping to exploit Roman vulnerabilities. Parthian archers, known for their deadly accuracy, posed a significant challenge to the Roman legions. General Marcus, aware of the Parthians' strengths, adapted his strategies to counter their hit-and-run tactics. The decisive battle against the Parthians took place under a clear sky, the terrain favoring Roman infantry tactics. The disciplined Roman formations held firm against the Parthian cavalry, their shields locked in a protective wall. As the Parthian forces retreated, the Romans solidified their control over the New World. With rival empires defeated, Rome's wealth and influence in the New World soared. The influx of resources, from precious metals to exotic goods, enriched the Roman economy. The success of the American colonies became a symbol of Rome's unmatched power and ingenuity. The Roman discovery and conquest of the New World reshaped the course of history, creating a powerful and diverse colony that blended the best of both worlds. The infrastructure, culture, and governance established by the Romans endured, influencing future generations. As the sun set over the horizon, the legacy of Rome and its adventurous spirit lived on in the New World. Our journey through time comes to an end for today. We embark on new adventures every week. If you relish the experience, please like and subscribe.